As you know, the string class in Java is an immutable class, which means that once you create a string object, you cannot change the value of the string. This can be limiting if you need to build a string by concatenating multiple smaller strings together. That's where the string builder class comes in. The string builder class allows you to create some sort of mutable string, which means that you can modify the value of the text after it has been created, without creating a new object. To use the string builder class, you first need to import it from the Java lang package. You can then create a string builder object using the new keyword, like this. String builder sb is new string builder. You can also specify an initial value for the string builder object by passing a string to the string builder constructor, like this. Once you have a string builder object, you can use the following methods to modify the string. You can use append to add a string to the end of the string builder. You can use insert to specify where to insert a certain string in the index of the value of the string builder. You can use delete to delete part of the characters of the string builder. You can specify the start and the end index for this. And you can use replace, specifying what you want to replace from where to where and by what. Let's move back to IntelliJ and see some examples of how you might use the string builder to build a string. Alright, so we have the beginning of our string, and I'm going to append a piece of text here. And I can turn it into a string by using the toString method. And then I can catch the result in a string. And now there is a string with the content, Micah loves Java. Of course, I could also append multiple things. Let's have a look at this one. I'm going to create a new string builder object called sp1. And I'm going to say new string builder. And let's start with hello. And I'm going to append multiple things to it. So first time, I'm just going to append a comma and a space. On the second line, I'm going to be appending, of course, world. And then let's append an exclamation mark as well. And eventually, let's store this in a string named greeting. I'm going to say sp1 to string. Whoops, I actually used sb over here. Let me quickly update that. Alright, so let's explore what happened here. This code created a string builder object with the initial value of hello. Then it appended a comma and a space to it, and world to the end of the value. Finally, it appends the exclamation mark. And then it converts the string builder to a string using the toString method. The resulting string object has the value hello world. String buffer is another class in Java that is used to create mutable strings. Like string builder, string buffer allows you to modify the value of a string after it's been created with similar methods. One key difference between string buffer and string builder is that string buffer is thread safe, while string builder is not. This means that multiple threads can safely use a string buffer object at the same time without having to worry about synchronization issues. So far, we've only looked at single-threaded code. That means that only one path of execution is happening at the same time. When we get to concurrency, we'll explore multi-threading, and this is where multiple things are happening at the same time. Then you'd have to worry about thread safety. Just one more side note. The added thread safety of string buffer comes at the cost of a slower performance compared to string builder. In general, you should use the string builder unless you really need the thread safety of string buffer. In most cases, the performance difference between the two classes is not significant enough to justify the complexity of using string builder when you need thread safety.